are given by the government. They need to grab it and make sure that it works for them in order to be empowered and to develop. We are coming to you live from the Pretoria Showgrounds. This is where the main June 16 event is going to take place, and we're talking to people from all walks of life. And Miss Lindiwe Zulu has just joined me now, all dressed in your uniform, ma'am. Just tell us what today means to you.
Today means there were people that sacrificed for South Africa to be free today. Today means there were young people in 76 who decided that enough was enough. Today for me brings back the memories of young people who decided to change the roots of South Africa in the liberation struggle. That is why we are here today. And the young people of South Africa today have to be told of that history. And I think that that history still remains to be told properly by ourselves, particularly those that participated in June 16.
What do you remember about that day, ma'am, when it started in Soweto? Just where were you and what do you remember about it all?
Well, fortunately for me, I was a student in Swaziland and not in South Africa, so my life was a little bit different than the students of Soweto. But of course, when Soweto happened, Swaziland, Botswana, Lesotho could not feel it. Everybody felt it. And as a result, after 76, the students came to live in Swaziland, and my grandmother was one of the women that kept some of the students, because all South Africans who lived in the neighboring countries were requested to take care of those students that had run away from the system. So that's how I was also influenced into joining the liberation struggle, because I had students at home that lived at home who participated in the struggle. They motivated me to join the African National Congress. Hence, I joined the African National Congress, left for exile together with them to go and train ourselves to come back and fight the system.
Now, Ms. Zulu, just some of the youth in 2015 can only imagine what happened. They've seen it, they've read it in books, they've seen it maybe being documented in movies, but they can only imagine. Just what is your message today to the youth of South Africa in terms of development and empowering themselves, taking the baton and moving forward?
My message to them is that the environment under which they live in now gives them all the opportunities to become better people. The fact that the government is so focused on education in particular means that's the future. Education is the future. So I would call upon all of them to be very serious about their school, so that they can be able to participate in the building of a new country. And those who would like to start their own businesses, I'm the Minister of Small Business Development, so I would encourage them and say to them, even to become a business person, you need to be educated, so they have to be educated.
Thank you very much for your time. I just want my cameraman to just focus on the minister yet again, just to show what she's looking like, dressed in full school uniform to commemorate the youth of 1976, telling us what the youth should do. Of course, everybody, speaker after speaker, saying that youth need to be more innovative and creative. Well, things are in full swing here at the Pretoria Showgrounds. We just want to show you what's happening on stage, just so you can be part of the program.
1976, our parents stood up for freedom. Back in 1976, our parents laid down their lives. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Yes. On the morning of 16 June 1976, between 10,000 and 20,000 black students walked from their schools to Orlando Stadium to protest against to be learned through Afrikaans. Many students who later participated in the protest arrived at the school that morning without prior knowledge of the protest. Yet they agreed to become involved. The protest was planned by the Soweto Student Representative Council with support from the wider Black consciousness movement. Teachers and students also supported the march. Mashinini led students from the Morris Isaacson High School to join up with others who walked from Naledi High School. The students began to march, only to find out that the police had barricaded the roads along with which they intended to take. The leader of the action committee asked the crowd to move, to not be provoked by the police. The crowd of between 3,000 to 10,000 students made their way towards the area of the school. Students sang, waved placards and slogans which said, "Down with Afrikaans! Viva Sania, viva! Viva Sania, viva!" The youth, the radical youth of the 1976, the fearless youth who stood for you and I. Siyakumbula.
Ah, Papa, you forgot to mention the legendary Uncle Stimela. You left them out, Papa. The Uncle Stimela, the one and only Uncle Stimela.
Uncle who?
Uncle Stimela. Do you guys remember Uncle Stimela? Who of you know of Uncle Stimela?
No. Let me tell you about Uncle Stimela.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you have a cooking clue of who Uncle Stimela was. No one name Uncle Stimela. You know what? Uncle Stimela was the man of Soweto. Uncle Stimela was the person that we all looked up to. You know what, Uncle Stimela? He would come. He would come where we were sitting, and he would go.
Yes.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Ah, that was Uncle Stimela. Yes, that was our hero. Those people didn't sleep, man. They were always on the guard, looking out for us, saying, these killing dollars are over. We are checking them out.
Where are the Uncle Stimelas of today, man?
Where are the Uncle Stimelas of today? Where are our heroes of today? Where are those who are going to fight for us today?
I think we have Uncle Stimelas in the house. I think we have gathered here as the children of South Africa, as the youth, as the reincarnation of the 76 youth. Yes, I can see it in you. I can see your souls in you.
Are we the Uncle Stimelas of our generation? Are we the fighters of our generation? The youth of today. The youth of today who will continue what Uncle Stimela and them started.